What's going on, Internet Rich of Review Tech USA? And this video to me was worthwhile to make live. I need to vent about something. Someone on Review Tech USA page, which is on Facebook, which will be below in the description. I post updates there about what's going on with me when I'm going to be uploading videos. I strongly suggest you like the Facebook page, and I'm sure people are going to bitch and say they hate Facebook, but if you do, don't do it. If you actually like Facebook and you're already on there, go click on it. Go like. You know what's going on with me, because I always get people PMing me on YouTube. Well, when are you making a video? Now you'll know. Anyway, not the point. But the reason why I'm bringing up Facebook is someone in my Review Tech USA Facebook page, who I thought was trolling and they weren't, said that Mark from Classic Game Room is leaving YouTube. I'll have a link to that video in the description. And he wasn't bullshitting. Mark from Classic Game Room is leaving YouTube. The only way you could see his reviews now is by going to classicgameroom.com. This is all happening because of YouTube's new content ID policies. It is no longer worth his time to upload videos directly to YouTube. Now, you may dislike what I do. You may think that my videos are lazy, and I heard all the things under the sun. But Mark from Classic Game Room, he is like the epitome of, like, if fair use, like if you look it up in the dictionary, Mark's face is right next to it. Like, his videos are the epitome of fair use. So he's gone. He's actually was, I think I saw someone interview him. He was one of the first, oh, this is jiggling like a motherfucker. He was one of the first YouTube partners. Like when they started the partnership program, I think it was like in '08. He was one of the first YouTube partners. They like used him as an experiment to see how it would work out. I think I remember him saying this. I wish if someone could find that interview, please send me a link. Now that we use Google Plus, you could actually put the link in the description or PM it to me. I'll put it on my Facebook page. And he's gone. This is a casualty of what's happening. This is YouTube, what you were built on. The reason why YouTube is finally making money, billions upon billions of dollars, and advertisers actually consider it a respectful place to put ads, is because of people like Mark. Because he made great content that people wanted to watch. And now he's gone. This is exactly what I was saying in yesterday's video. They'll never, if YouTube keeps these policies up, and they're actually going to get worse from what I'm hearing in the new year, I can't talk about it, but they are. I pretty much can guarantee it. That's it. There will never be another Classic Game Room. What was Mark doing that was so wrong in those videos? What was so illegal about what he was doing that he had to get all those content ID matches? Who was losing money and getting hurt by that? And again, I say this because I don't want people to think that I'm playing my own violin because I'm suffering. I don't have any content ID claims. What made it popular, and Alpha Omega Sen, I just watched his video. He said the same thing. What made YouTube popular, what people are missing now because it's such a ginormous empire of video content, is that YouTube, what made it popular was the user-generated content. And when there was more freedom, when people could upload pretty much whatever they want to, I'm not talking about piracy. Look, to all the jackasses who upload full movies and full albums and they shouldn't, here, this is for you, okay? Go fuck off. But for all the other people who were doing stuff that falls under fair use, that this giant content ID robot shouldn't be going after, that was what YouTube was about. YouTube was about all that original fun content. Or go in there and you could discuss gaming with the community, other people. You could see other classic games that you remember from when you were a kid and be like, oh my God, that's awesome. I remember having that for the Atari 2600. And you're killing all that. It's all gonna die. Now I know what people are gonna say. They said, oh, Rich, if people were really passionate about it, they wouldn't have to make money off of it. Of course I'm passionate about this. Of course Mark from Classic Game Room's passionate about it. Of course Total Biscuit's passionate about it. But, it's not like if YouTube shut down tomorrow, I would sell my PS4 and Wii U and my gaming PC. Obviously, I love what I do. But if I wasn't making money off of this, I would have to have another job. And if I had another job, there wouldn't be as much content. And that was why YouTube started the partnership program, so people could, if it was one, either an incentive, or if they can make a living off of it, people would make more user-generated content, which would draw more people to YouTube. Trust me, YouTube wasn't giving people money out of the kindness of their hearts. They knew if people were either A, making a living, or B, there was a financial incentive, they would have more content. And if people could solely focus on making that content, it would help YouTube. And now they're basically taking that away unless you make videos like the one I'm making right now, it almost seems like. Even me, as a partner that's signed with somebody, I'm signed with Curse, I don't know how much it's going to help me in the new year. It may not help me. I may not notice a thing, or it may not help me at all. I'm a stubborn son of a bitch, and I'll adapt. Believe me, if I lasted this long, I ain't going anywhere. Even if it goes me going beyond YouTube. I'm not even just talking about YouTube. I'm a persistent son of a bitch. But I don't mean, I get it, YouTube, you're getting pressure from all different places, but if people can't grow into Review Tech USA, and I say that from a humble perspective, I don't think I'm anything special, or the next angry video game nerd, or PewDiePie, or Angry Joe, or Total Biscuit, or whatever, think of a billion other large YouTubers. If there's no chance of that happening, those are the people and the other big YouTubers like Sexy Phil that brought people to the website. If you don't have the people, what are you going to become? YouTube Hulu? Guess what? There already is a Hulu. They're doing just fine. You going to become Netflix? There already is a Netflix. They're doing just fine as well. People don't come to YouTube to watch TV shows. And today, we lost. He's not gone. He's not quitting. I hope to God he can make enough money on his own website. I'm very nervous that he won't be able to. But we lost Classic Game Room, which pretty much was my key inspiration for starting Review Tech USA. And he had to give up working on YouTube. I don't want to, there's been so many changes to YouTube throughout the years, and people would freak out and be like, oh my God, this is the beginning of the end. And I'm like, no, it's not. Calm the fuck down. I always say, calm down. Yes, some of the changes did suck, but I'm like, just chill. And everyone did chill, and everyone got up. But this one, I don't know if people are going to get over. I hope so. I hope in a year from now, everything is ironed out, and you have Dark Side Phil making his videos, and Angry Joe's all happy again, and I hope everything's cool and kosher. But this is one that if things don't change, I don't know if the content creators can recover, and I don't know if YouTube can recover. Will something take its place in the future? Yeah, of course. I shrug, but you know what? Yeah, of course it will. There's way too much demand for this for it to just stop happening. But why does it even have to happen, YouTube? Why? This is another thing too, and I'm not going to harp on it because I talked about it yesterday. What's happening to YouTube and what's happening to content creators, okay? And with all this copyright law, it just is proof, 100% concrete proof that the copyright laws throughout the world, but especially in the United States, are antiquated. They were meant for a different era, before the internet, before social media. They were meant for like the 80s and 90s and even early 2000s, when people were bootlegging, burning CDs and making mixtapes and selling them in Manhattan on the street corner and making money off of them. Times have changed, and people are trying, like the record industry and music industry is like, please, we need these old laws, and they're like on a witch hunt right now. They literally, it's mostly that's probably why, because I don't include anything except royalty-free music in my videos. But the music industry's the biggest culprit. Those jackasses are the biggest culprit. And you're fucking greedy. You know what? And I called it when I was a teenager, you fucktards. I'm calling out the whole music industry right now. I remember being in 1997, there was a guy named Angelo Sotirakopoulos. Can the name get any more Greek? Who had mp3.com. He was one of the people that started that website. And we were talking about, back in 97, talking about how MP3s are going to change shit. And and the whole record industry was like, we could sell CDs for $20 still. We don't give a shit. And then all of a sudden, Napster came out, and oh my god, we're losing money, Metallica's on a witch hunt. You wait, because you know what, you're so fucking greedy, and if something's working, even if there's like the tsunami in the distance you could see about to suck up all your profits, you didn't do anything about the MP3s. You didn't do anything about how things are going to evolve and change. You didn't see YouTube coming. Hell, I don't even think Google, and when YouTube was just YouTube without Google, I don't think they saw this coming. But people think that they don't want to be, all these corporations and all these suits, they don't want to adapt and change. They're just like, oh, we don't have to evolve with the technology. We'll just sue the living shit out of everybody and keep our old dated business model. That's what SOPA and PIPA were about. They hid under the guise that, they don't want to protect the artist. They wanted to stifle, whether you're a content creator, I'm not even talking YouTube, I'm just talking about in general. They wanted to stifle the consumer, so they were forced to basically go back to like 1998 and just go buy CDs at fucking Best Buy. I don't know what's going to happen with the site, man. I don't know. I mean, every other time, like I've said, I've just kind of been like, everyone just needs to chill. But this is like extinction level event shit for YouTube. And it really sunk in seeing Mark from Classic Game Room, who was like the mainstay here, say, look, man, I'm jumping ship and going to my own website. If that doesn't make it sink in how serious this is, I don't know what will. This is Richard Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.